Here we are. Got to go for a little walk this morning. We're at Magnolia Beach in just south of Corpus Christi, I believe it is. It's a public beach, free 14-day camping. Quite a few people here already. It's the beginning of December. And it's the beginning of our 2-month road trip. Hopefully you can hear me all right. It's kind of breezy this morning. We're going to go down here to the end and take a picture of the entrance to this place. But yeah, a couple of dozen people here. All right, back to you here in a few minutes. All right, bye. Here it is. Here's a welcome sign, Magnolia Beach. The beach is pretty long. I'm going to say maybe a mile long. And then there's another section around the bend that's got to be another half mile or so long. We're going to check that out in a little while. There's more camping further down. It's a little narrower, and the sections are broken up by, I believe, jetties. I think I saw on the satellite view, but we're going to go down there and check it out. And it's a little different angle from the wind here too. So might be a little more protected. Right now the wind's coming right off the water, so you got to kind of pull up to the water, so the front of my van is like into the wind, so it really doesn't rock back and forth, but you can hear the breeze. All right, so here it is, Magnolia Beach. I don't know what happened, it just shut off on me. So anyway, I'm going to have to redo this. I have we've been experimenting with a collar for Molly instead of the leash. She took me for a ride the other day. I went flying. She went after a bird or something. And she got to the end of her leash, and I just went flying. Good thing it's all beach sand. If it was on a trail with rocks or something, I could have been seriously hurt. So I've had this for about a week and a half now, and I've been reluctant to use it because I wanted an area where I could train her with it. She knows about the e-collars because I have an older one that I started training her with years ago, and so she knows what it's all about, and she doesn't go beyond the point where it activates the little shock. It only activates it vibrates, and then first is a tone, and then if she goes a couple of more feet beyond the tone, then it vibrates like crazy. You have 3 settings, low, medium, and high, and then if she goes beyond that, another 5 feet or so beyond whatever the setting I have for the diameter away from the transmitter, she'll get a little shock. It's like a 9-volt battery. It's minor. I've done it on my tongue. It's minor, but dogs don't like it. So if you don't mind me here, I'm trying to cook my breakfast here too. So There's a little leftover steak from yesterday. I'm having steak and eggs this morning here. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm now a carnivore. Not a true carnivore. I cheat a little bit, not on sugar, but like, what do I have? Avocado. I make my own yogurt, so I'll have that. But basically, no carbs, no pasta, no wheat, definitely no sugar. Been on it now almost coming on a year. I feel good, plenty of energy. Don't seem to have any issues, so I'm going to keep doing it. Definitely cut my food bill way down. You might think beef is expensive, but not really, because I'm down to one meal a day, and because I'm just not hungry. I eat enough. You'll see here what I have, and that covers me for the whole day. I mean, I won't eat again till tomorrow. But anyway, getting back to the collar, this here, it's called Heel, H-E-E-L. They're on sale on Amazon. They're almost 50% off. So I decided to get this one. I didn't get the waterproof one. That's $500. She's not going swimming with this thing on anyway. So it's mainly for hiking. But anyway, you have, so this is your transmitter that you keep on you, or you keep it on a table at the campsite or around your rig, and you can set it again for 10 feet is what I usually, when I'm going for a walk, I have it set at 10 feet. I tried 25 feet earlier today. I think I was getting her a little confused. So whatever distance you use, stay with it. Like if you're hiking and you're going to use 25 feet as your boundary line, stay with it. Don't keep fluctuating back and forth from 10, 25, 75, 150, and 750 feet. Don't keep switching back and forth. The dog doesn't know what you're doing. So when we go for a walk, it's going to be 10 feet. And when we're at a campsite and she's outside, I'm going to set it for 25 feet. So she can walk around the campsite and she can only go 25 feet. That's it. So I really like this. So far it's working out good. She did see a bird earlier this morning on the beach front here. She started to go after it, and she went beyond the 10 feet, and she got a tickle, and she just did a turn around and came right back to me. So it really worked. It worked good. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and it's not invasive. It's not hurting the dog. This is actually protecting the dog, and it protects me too from taking another header if she decides. Because a leash, if you have a dog, a leash, they're going to keep pulling and pulling and pulling. You're going to spend a lot of time training. With the e-collars, within an hour, she's under control. No matter what dog you have, they're under control. You don't have to worry about it. They learn very, very quickly. So I know I'm probably going to get some flack, but hey, I don't care. It's working. It protects her. It's protecting me. I can go hiking in the back country. Like a couple of months ago, we were in Tonto National Forest, Alabama, Mississippi, one of those states there. She took off after a deer. I lost her for a couple of hours in the mountains. I thought she was gone forever. She finally came out of the woods back out onto the fire road I was at. Man, was I happy, and I was also really pissed. But this is going to eliminate that issue, especially hiking backcountry kind of stuff. Gonna take a break here. Toss my so yeah, it's I think it's going to work out good. I'll give you a long-term review, but short-term it's working out excellent. I really like it. Let's see if I can show you here. So you turn it on by that little button right there, and then these here are your settings. There's 3 settings. is the low, medium, and high, the green button. And then the next setting, the next row up, is your distance out. So the first one is 10 feet, 25 feet, 75 feet. The next one's 150, and the next one is 750 feet. So hiking. Oh, I gotta hit this button here to make it come back down. 10 feet is when I'm hiking. That's what I'm going to use. And then again, 25 feet will be at a campsite, so she can roam around the rig, and I don't have to worry about her. And then these are your manuals. This one here is. Oh, you can't hear it. How come I can't hear it? Oh, that's not working. Oh, because it's on this thing, right? So I have to turn this. This doesn't make any noise. It's this one. Although this one here does vibrate. So let me hit that. You hit that little button right there. Just hit that. Come on. There it goes. All right. Now we hit the. Now I'm going to hit this here vibrating button. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah. You probably heard that. And then this here is the tone. Let's see if you can hear that. Yeah, see, I think you probably heard it. I had it right up against the phone. And then this button right there is the shocker. Let me put it on here. Yep, it's good. It's good. I just got shocked. Although I had it on high, it should be on low, which is that button right there. The bottom here is high, is low, medium, and high. So I had it on high when I got shocked. It wasn't bad. It's like a 9-volt battery, like I said earlier. So, all right, let me shut this off so I don't drain the battery. It turns red when it goes off. Okay, it's off. And this one right here, you just hold that button off. It turns red and it's off. That's it. And then it takes a regular USB. You just plug it in here. I always keep it charged up, and the red light's on. It shows that it's charging. Whenever we come back in, it's supposed to last. I don't know. I think I saw somewhere 16 hours, 12, 14, 16 hours, something like that. Constant use. So it's not too bad. All right, let me get back to you. I got to transfer this to my plate. I'll be right back to you here. Okay. Now I got to do my eggs. I got some. I make my own bone broth. Let me see if we can turn this down. I make my own bone broth. This is some nice tallow up here. Nice beef fat. So we'll put a little bit of this in here. With a little bit of bone broth. You can see what I'm doing here. Here we go. Yeah, I've done a lot of research, people. I'm not gonna get into trying to convert anybody, but I'll tell you, do your research. Do your research. You're going to learn a lot. Basically, we are carnivores. We are not vegetarians. I don't care what anybody says. You look back at our ancestors way back. I mean, I'm talking a couple thousand years. And they always hunted for meat. Occasionally, they'll have berries. Oh, that's the other thing, too. I will do berries. But again, way back when, it was seasonal. So, you know, it wasn't year-round. They hunted meat year-round. All right, so I have at least 5 eggs every morning. You can live on eggs. You, if that's the only thing that was available to you, everything you need to sustain your life is an egg. Counter to what they've taught us over the years, which is all about money. It's all about money. They don't care about your health. They just want their bank accounts, these corporations. It's all about keeping those funds high. So, and you're learning that more and more, especially with the pharmaceuticals. Do you think they really want to cure cancer? Yeah, a few people do, but if they do, that's going to wipe out a huge industries. So don't bank on it. I mean, they're making little strides here and there, but the pharmaceuticals would lose out if we cured every disease available to us. I'm not available, but, you know, affecting us. Okay. So, I got to tell you, man, you know, living in the Revel, I don't know how people do it with two up in a Revel. I don't know how the hell they're doing it. I mean, they, it's just me and the dog, and look at how tight it is here. I mean, it's tight. I don't know. So my winter plans are changing a little bit here. Let me turn this around to show you what I'm doing. I just made an appointment in Huntington Beach, California in January here. I'm going to be in Arizona anyway. But I don't know if this is going to work for you, if you can see what I'm trying to show you here. This whole setup, it's fine if you're going to have passengers, but the way this thing is set up here, I just don't like it. It's just not functional for me. So I got this company in Huntington. They're going to reverse this whole seat. It's going to be this way. You know, the back of the seat will be up against the wall. I'll have a huge drawer that's going to open up and storage behind the back cushion. You pull the cushion down like you do over here. You just pull that down to storage behind here. I'm going to have it, but we're switching this whole thing around. It's going to give me at least 10 more inches here, because the way this thing is set up, look at, I mean, I only have, that's like 20 inches right here. That's it. It's a pain in the ass. So now I'm going to be able to have from here all the way over to the counter, which is going to be at least 24 inches. I haven't measured it here, but it's at least 24. It's just going to open up this whole area. It's just going to make life a lot more enjoyable being here in this here Revel. So stay tuned for that. I will well, you saw the before, so in January when I have the work done, you'll see the after. It's a little pricey. It's like $3,800, but they sell the kit for like $2,300. It's all CNC. All the components are all CNC cut. The only thing is, underneath the seat right here is my whole heating, hot water, a lot of electrical, and I just don't want to get involved in that. I'd rather have, that's all these people do. They work on these Revels, and this is their main thing, is this conversion that they're doing. So I'm going to let them handle it. I'm not going to get involved in that. Yeah. So the labor in that's like 50. Yeah, it's about 50. No, it's less than that. So, yeah, it's about $1,600 for the labor for them to do all this. They can do it in 8 to 9 hours. So I'll get it there first thing in the morning. They're going to let me sleep in their parking lot, so I'll be there the night before, and the next day they're going to tackle it. Yeah, I'll show a picture here. I'll throw in a picture right now of what it should look like when it's done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to make this whole area much more usable. What's this here all about? We've got a bubble here on my eggs. What's this? Oh, I think they're done. All right. The only thing I haven't figured out with this It comes on automatically. There's no way of actually shutting the freaking thing off. I have to unplug it. Like right now, it's off, but all the lights are flashing. And now it came back on again. So this, see, I shut it off. How about if I hold my finger on it? Does that do it if I hold my finger? No. So, I don't know. I haven't been able to, I like it. It cooks. It cooks great, but what I end up doing here is I just unplug the freaking thing. So, that solves that problem. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Steak and eggs. Perfect breakfast. I like these pans too. I got them at Walmart. They're ceramic coated. Look at clean up. You just use a paper towel. That's it. You don't have to. Nothing sticks to it. Really like a little pricey, but being in here, I can't afford to keep using my water to scrape pans and stuff. So that's it. Look at how nice and clean that is. I mean, so I have a 10-inch and I have a 12-inch. And they don't. And then I have a little cast iron, smooth cast iron, for outside on my fire grill. I don't use these outside on the fire, but I have, like I said, a cast iron one that I use outside. All right, guys. I'm gonna have breakfast. Look at me. It's because we went for a walk and I kind of built up a sweat. What is it? 70. Let's see if you can see that. 72 out. This is I have 3 transmitters. This one is in my freezer, my ice cold freezer. It's 21 degrees. That's the temperature outside, 63. That is my refrigeration right here. And again, back outside, 21. 72 inside. So, yeah, pretty nice. All right, guys. I'm going to catch up with you maybe a little later on. I think tomorrow, which is Monday, a week from tomorrow, I have reservations at Big Bend, so I need to get that way. I have a week to get there, but I think tomorrow we're going to head south 100. It's about 50 to 75 miles further south. It's called Port Aransas. It's an island. There's 2 ways of getting there. You can go further south, maybe another 25 or 50 miles further south, and you can actually take a paved road and a bridge to get to this island. But if you come down from the north, you go to Port Aransas, and you take a free ferry across the bay to the northern part of the island, and there's free beachfront camping that whole island. So that's where we're going to go for the next couple of days. Actually, I think there's a 3-day limit on the beach. I was just told yesterday it used to be $12 a year for a beach sticker. Now it's $15 a year, but they don't charge it in December because the sticker goes from January 1st to January 1st, and they haven't been charging people. If you purchase your yearly sticker in December, they waive the fee. So this is December, so we're going to hopefully I'll be able to camp out there. And then if I come back this way after January, then you have to buy the sticker. It's a yearly sticker, $15, like I said. So we're going to go out there. That's real beach. That's going to be right on the Gulf of America. Where I am now, we're in this huge bay, and there's only 2 inlets. There's a barrier island separating the bay from the Gulf of America, with two little inlets that keep the water flushing. So there's really no tide here. The tide is affected by the wind. Whichever way the wind's blowing, that pushes the water up about a foot. That's about it. But off of Erasmus Island, that's regular Gulf tide, probably a 3 foot difference. So I'll have to keep that in mind when I'm out there. And again, you add wind effect on top of that too. So if there's anything out of the east, that's going to push water up against the beach. So may have to be closer to the dunes or evacuate the beach, one or the other. So anyway, that's my plan for this week, is we're going to head down further south. I was just told about a couple of more beaches that are free to camping, more towards Louisiana, up that way, northern Texas, Louisiana area. There's some free camping there too on the beach, so I'll probably hit those at the end of the season on my way back northeast. I'll let you know how those work out. Okay, I'm going to have my breakfast. It's getting cold. All right, talk to you later. Look at her. She's been hounding the hell out of me. She wants to go out. But the fog has rolled in even more. You can just about see the neighbors over here. She wants to go out, huh? Do you want to go out? Huh? Do you want to go out? All right. Get ready. Get ready.